Christine Romans has the details you need to know.
Tonight, the country's central bank making a long-awaited pivot.
With downside risks to employment having increased, the balance of risks has shifted.
Fed Chair Jerome Powell announcing a quarter-point rate cut, the first in 9 months, and putting the focus squarely on the softening U.S. labor market. Powell seemingly less concerned than before about the risk of a return to runaway inflation, even though price increases have accelerated over the past 4 months. Powell acknowledging challenges for the overall economy.
There are no risk-free paths now.
Markets closing mixed for the day as the Fed indicated 2 more cuts are likely to come this year, impacting everything from mortgage rates and auto loans to credit card interest.
In my view, Chair Powell indicated that he's caught between a rock and a hard place.
The 12 voting members for the Fed today, as much a story as the way they voted. Among them, Lisa Cook, who President Trump attempted to fire last month. An appeals court blocked the move, allowing her to remain. The sole dissenting vote today, Stephen Myron, who wanted a bigger cut and is one of President Trump's top economic advisors, now filling a short-term opening at the Fed. His appointment, part of growing concerns over the influence of politics on the central bank, something Powell dismissed.
We're strongly committed to maintaining our independence, and beyond that, I really don't have anything to share.
So, Christine, rates are coming down. What is the immediate real-world impact for families at home?
Well, Tom, in anticipation of today's cut, mortgage rates had already dropped to their lowest level in 3 years, with demand for refinancing spiking. And that could continue, Tom, if the Fed cuts interest rates further, allowing people cheaper access to borrowing money.
All right, Christine Romans. Christine, thank you. It has been a quiet hurricane season, but we want to turn to the tropics now, and an increase in activity on the radar. Bill Cairns joins us tonight. Bill, tell us what you and your team are watching.
Yeah, quietest September on record ever. But now we finally have a tropical system to track, and it's thankfully high confidence we know where it's going. Maybe not the intensity. So it's just a tropical storm. It's out in the middle of the Atlantic currently. The forecast path does take it north of the Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico. You're safe. But we do have to watch closely Bermuda by the time we get to the end of the weekend, possibly even as a hurricane. The East Coast, you'll get some waves from this, but all of our long-term models take this and curve it back out to sea. So we are crystal clear of anything in the tropics in the U.S.
Okay, good to know, Bill. We thank you for that. We want to head to California, where authorities are revealing the identity of a teenage girl found in a Tesla belonging to a TikTok music star who is now on tour. Liz Kreutz is in Los Angeles with the latest on that investigation.
Tonight, more than a week after a body was found inside an impounded Tesla registered to the singer who goes by the stage name David, Los Angeles investigators identifying the remains as 15-year-old Celeste Rivas, the same girl who was reported missing last year, according to the Riverside County Sheriff's Office. Police first found the teen's decomposed body on September 8th after being called to a Hollywood tow yard because of a foul odor coming from the Tesla, which was impounded after a person reported the car abandoned. Law enforcement sources say the remains were not intact, and according to the medical examiner, it appeared the girl, who is described as having wavy black hair and weighing about 71 pounds, had been dead inside the Tesla for an extended period of time. The singer David, whose real name is David Anthony Burke, rose to fame on TikTok and is currently on tour. A spokesperson for the artist did not respond to NBC News' request for comment today, but last week said the 20-year-old was fully cooperating with the authorities. The LAPD is not calling the death criminal, saying in a statement that at this time, the agency does not have a crime classification from the coroner as to the mode or manner of death. Thus, we do not have any suspect information at this time. And right now, police have not said if they believe the singer David knew or ever had contact with the victim. We are just learning that his show scheduled for tonight in Seattle has now been canceled. Tom?
A mystery.